walk in expecting anything, and you'll come out with everything.
It teaches you to analyze yourself and put yourself first before you point fingers at others, and just build those habits to better yourself, because in the end that's what we're here for, to better ourselves.
They've given us such an insight upon their experiences, and we're gaining such a head start from them, and hopefully we can pass their knowledge down onto the people that we work with in our community as well.
Everything that we do within the Muslim community here in Australia is building on the work that others have strived to do. So we are essentially standing on the shoulders of giants.
The Spirit of Leadership program, known as SOUL, is a collaborative program between the Islamic Council of Victoria and Benevolence Australia. It's a 10-month-long program for young Australian Muslims aged between 18 and 25.
A Spirit of Leadership participant is actually an active member of the Muslim community. This program is about learning, but it's also about being in service to the community.
Throughout the program, we concentrate on the method of leadership used by the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So the course entails self-development and spiritual development, as well as various leadership skills.
The Spirit of Leadership program includes a number of workshops in which students will be exposed to different leadership styles.
Throughout the 10-month program, the participants are taking on a deep dive of various issues for them to familiarise themselves with the current issues that are facing our society today.
In addition to the workshops, participants will have the chance to go on different field trips to different community organisations all around Melbourne.
Exposing the SOUL participants to community leaders that have been doing this work for decades gives the young leaders a head start into their leadership role.
I want to thank all of the participants for them just being amazing and for being in my life. So thank you guys for being who you are.
Thinking about this project, I attended the first session and I was just wondering, I wish I was 30 or 40 years younger and I would have been part of that program.
Our motto for this entire SOUL program, that Allah does not change a people until they change what is in themselves. We hope that you do frame it and see that and remind yourself that it's not the world that's at fault. The world is just but reflecting us.
However, it's a challenge because there is something about stepping into the role of leadership, taking ownership and responsibility for what's important. Not just for me, but for the people around me and for those people that I don't know. So everything I do, I know has an impact, a ripple effect, somewhere else in the world.
What we were told from the very first night was that this was going to be a leadership course that was not like any other. And truly, that's exactly what it was. To all of my fellow participants, I want to say thank you. Because you opened my eyes to a whole world of thoughts and gems that I would have never came across alone. And I can't even explain how amazed I was when I left each of our workshops full of this feeling that you can really only get when you're around such brilliant individuals.
And moving forward, as leaders who've graduated from this course, we are giving an opportunity, we are conduits through which the current leaders can pass the baton onto. And that's something which the ICV obviously is the reason why they're establishing these leadership courses. There needs to be a succession plan. And that's what this amazing workshop was. And I want to also thank the management, the ICV, and all those that took part in the various workshops that were conducted.
You've introduced us to ways that we can become the best versions of ourselves, not only for the rest of our life, but also for the people around us as well, and how we interact with them, and greater society as well.
Let there arise from amongst you a group of people who invite to righteousness, that is, invite to goodness. And they enjoin what is good and they forbid what is evil. Such are the ones who will be successful. So God's saying there's going to be a group of people that will always be out, standing out from the rest. And they'll be actively creating social justice, social cohesion, working together. He says, let there be a group of you that does that. I invite you to be that group of people that does that. That rises amongst this chaos of the world that we see around us and takes that baton, as Abdul Rahman says, takes that baton on and passes it on to the next generation. Thank you for allying with me on your journey. Thank you, Mariam, for your phenomenal leadership once again. God bless you all. I'm so honored.
Upon the completion of the 10-month SOUL program, these young adults will return back to their respective communities serving with confidence, with a support network, and with the experience to lead in a holistic manner.